the PA and so it's like they are gonna do this. And
you may now select your heroes.
That's right. Good morning, everybody, and we're gonna start off with a hot clash here between OG.
What support do we have up here? I suppose it's a Magnus, so you know you're gonna free farm.
Pull back here from the skewer. The meta's still up, but they're just going on. A Miracle here, not allowing him to get in that good harassment damage. It looks like he may go down. Pops the Fairy Fire, tries to get the last hit, and they do manage to do it. No Tail goes down first. Miracle's going to try and juke it out, but Mid cuts down the tree to reveal him and claim Miracle's head.
So annoying.
Every single time, gets a hit in, threatens them to back away with the skewer. And Mid One is getting some, feels like some pretty free CS at this point, even though it is a double melee matchup. The skewer back into the tower. Just beautiful from No Tail, man.
You know what? Oh, Thompson, be careful, man. Look, 3. Okay, he's got the Fairy Fire. He's good to go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, blocked in. Saksa tried to keep GH at bay, but he does go down. GH. Yeah, and if you're able to pull off, like, I imagine the biggest downside of a 5 Magnus has got to be its laning case. It's a melee hero, but if he can manage to cobble together really good situations like this, looks like another skewer back, pull back in with the shockwave here. Mid One looks to finish him off. They're going to battle back and forth, but the wand charge is going to make the difference. Mid One will survive, and if anything, RMN, he may still be in trouble. It's going to pop the Mango. Go for it here. The Thunder Strike. Is that going to finish him off? The Fairy Fire goes off. One more hit, and he does die. Claiming the killing streak. Yeah, seriously.
Like they're just sitting out low HP and constantly sending out regen.
Both of them have like Fairy Fires, or here with Weehaw, Magic Wand charges that can turn things around if you dive in too deep. Thompson's gonna go for it now, but now he's extended a little bit too deep as RMN should manage to pick up the kill with the Thunder Strike. GH is also there. Saksa, he's gonna try and finish off Weehaw here with the Enchant Totem hit, but he's not able to do so.
Wow.
Weehaw with so happy with so much success on the last 2 True Sights. Mid One's gonna come in, pops the God Strength. They're gonna turn on a Miracle here, a level 4 Terrorblade versus the level 6 Fen, and they might actually be able to walk away with the victory here. Is Mid One? No! The skewer back, but eventually they do get the kill on Mid One. Meanwhile, mid lane, a Focus Fire and a dance away from Thompson. He actually gets the kill.
Once again, when you see these top teams, there's so many plays and counterplays and mind games that are happening that it can kind of look like a Herald pub, but it's just some crazy shenanigans going on.
Thompson gonna be bro struck up here, trapped inside the kinetic field. They're gonna turn around. The fire spirits are still up for GH, so he can pop the supernova. Feeling okay, but oh no, Saksa and No Tail both came in from the side to be able to finish him up. Mid One super low, mind control. He's gonna have that last burrow strike to finish him off. Turn back around. Oh, the Viper put up on the high ground by No Tail, but he does have the TP, and ultimately Nigma do walk away with the win. Around that supernova, they trade 1 for 3. Slightly misses him. That one hits though. And you could see Thompson's just trying to like bring down the wave and get the Viper a little bit low because this is a Siege Wagon push. Mid One's gonna come in. Actually, okay, that Stormhammer. Nice Shackle does manage to latch onto Weehaw, so even if the Stormhammer missed, now pull back in here. RMN, Static Storm doing a good amount of damage here to Mid One. RMN eventually gonna die here, and this is looking like a fight that is gonna be won in turn for OG.
Thompson here, but
does manage to get the shackle there, latched onto the side lane trees. The Focus Fire is out. Weehaw, he already had a decent amount of health there from the charges. There goes the Burrow Strike as well. The last bit of Focus Fire plus the damage comes in from the Sven to be able to finish him off. But the Sven is now in a kind of nasty position here behind this tier 1 tower, dropping a little bit low. RMN trying to back away into the trees, into the safety of the Sandstorm. GH drops a Meteor. Oh, it misses on Saksa. Saksa hits the Echo Slam. They just need a little bit more damage to finish off RMN. They actually use the RP, but that's not going to be enough. With the 2-man Burrow Strike, they're going to drop the Supernova, and now these supports, No Tail, a smart TP away, gets him away from that situation. He actually managed to make the read. Glimpses on cooldown.
And that actually is a big problem for OG to address, is that they're all physical damage currently against this Terrorblade.
Yeah, sure.
Who has got so much effective HP. We saw the trading in the laning phase, Mid One versus TV.
See if they can chain stun GH down here, prevent him from getting off the Icarus dive, and they do. Mid dive. Mid One does manage to get that kill. TP out from RMN, but there's a Fissure to be able to catch him. 2 kills, 2 pickoffs here for OG. Very nice, both the supports dying.
And you respawn and immediately OG swarms this bot lane and Nigma has to leave. Like it's resulted in such a, okay, burrow in.
Okay, the Orchid,
Careful.
there's no Sandstorm out here. Mind control. He's going to use the Yule Scepter and try and get off the Sandstorm, but they're probably, very likely, going to have some vision to see him. Yeah, and that's behind the towers, actually. They've got a Ward Sentry combo that allows them to be able to take this mid-tower in one fell swoop. Now they're looking for a little bit more. Mid one still has his BKB to be able to operate off of. Meteor Hammer coming down, Static Storm. They're both going to miss here. Okay, let's skewer back in. The Viper is a much more feasible target for Mid one to be able to go on to, but he's taking a lot of damage now with the Supernova going out. Going to pop the Thunder for just a little bit of helping hand in the HP, but Mid one looks to be able to finish him off, and an Echo Saber hit. Does manage to get that kill. Mid one reads it quite well there.
Like, to make that call, to do that on the high ground, it is so risky.
Mind control gets the initiation. Soxa tries to respond in turn with the Echo Slam. Kind of whiffs there as he took a little bit of damage and wasn't able to get the jump he was looking for. As a result, both he and Thompson will go down. Zeb, Glimpse, Burrow Strike. That'll be what stops the teleport in. And just as quickly as you thought OG had the advantage in team fights, Nigma strike back. And, oh, they have a medallion, actually. Who has that medallion? Because none of their heroes really naturally pick it up, but I actually missed it.
No, right in.
They have that nice egg there out on top. They're going to be trying to pull it back in, but the glimpse doesn't happen fast enough. Mid one turns around with his BKB. Sunder, oh, the Sunder actually trying to help out Mind Control, but now Miracle's exposed. He can't get out of here. That's going to be his first life, and it could be his second life as well. No, OG, they're going to back up. They see GH. They say that's a much easier target. No need to try and force things too much here. Let's get this kill on the support, play on our high ground, and Nigma do not feel comfortable going into that high ground just yet, or maybe they will. Mind Control's going to jump in, manage to get the Burrow Strike with Mid one. No longer having the BKB. A two-man Stormhammer stun. They're getting in some damage here with the Orchid onto Weehaw as well. He may be taken out here. They just need a little bit more. Sox is trying to finish him off. He turns around. No, the Fisher doesn't go off in time. Miracle's quite low as well. Surely Thompson's going to be there to finish him off, and they will. Epicenter slowing down Thompson as much as possible. They see Seb's quite low, but he TP's out successfully. Thompson trying to chase after him. They get the Burrow Strike, but uh-oh, Mind Control sees No Tail here, and he's like, this is not good at all. He's been shackle shotted up. No Tail skewers him over to Weehaw, and they're going to bring back in Seb. They see the focus fire onto Weehaw. Does enough damage and barely does. Mind Control misses the Burrow Strike onto Thompson. Thompson survives through it all, but Mind Control equally will retreat. Will go back in, or is he going to hide and just TP out? What's going on here? TP away. The rest of the damage is going to be here, but he actually did not manage to get off the Epicenter in time. Yes, the rest of his team is here, but so is OG. Most importantly, Mid one is here.
They just saw the weak TP'd out.
Oh, Burrow Strike over to side. They have the Stormhammer. They know whoever they got here, they actually do have still some heroes around. They're going to be able to pop it as Miracle comes forward with the meta. RP comes out, managed to grab the two cores with the Sven on top, cleaving through Weehaw nice and quick, but he does manage to get off his Guardian Greaves. Mid one needs a little bit more damage, goes in the back line with a shackle shot onto 3. This cleave damage doing too much, but Miracle's still pumping out the damage on the Mid one right now, and Thompson can't possibly threaten that much armor. Ultra kill for Miracle. They had so many good AoE stuns set up, but poor old Mid one could not get the damage out fast enough. Ultimately, it's going to be a rampage for Miracle.
Man, this Viper dies in the fight, but he's actually doing so much work, as well as the Fire Spirits. Like, Mid one can't get a single hit off to be like that, but in that situation, it just couldn't be like that because he was running away.
Burrow Strike. And this is not a place that Seb can just BKB and teleport out of. No. He knows it too. Instead of popping BKB, he gets off the Wrath of Nature. He does not have buyback.
Man, OG's just gonna fight anyway. These guys are nuts.
Yeah, they see the Phoenix in the mid lane. If they catch somebody out of control, they might just be able to burst him down nice and quick, and that is going to be Mid one. Now the RP onto the Viper. Where's the follow-up? This Fisher's kind of blocking things out, but finally the Stormhammer's there with a shackle shot as well. That is going to be a nice kill onto the 2 position. Immediately a buyback though for Mind Control. He sees Mid one retreating, and they know as long as they catch heroes, Miracle might be able to finish them up. But look at that. Mid one turns around with the last Stormhammer to be able to quickly kill RMN. He knows the Glimpse is going to be too much of a problem for him, so he tries to deal with that, but now he's going to be stuck. A nice Stormhammer stunning up the 2 of them, but he ultimately does die, and it's only going to be seen like that really fight-winning Echo Slam from Soxa just yet. That says a bit about Nigma, who's putting so much pressure on him, but he's got to find a way to be able to open up his cave, and GH
stuck.
Yeah, he's already dove. He's got a Yule Scepter and Shivas to try and protect himself. The rest of his team, oh, shackle shot. That's not good. Miracle's in a bit of trouble here. They want to play around to the Sunder, though. Don't get too close. He's finally going to Sunder his own illusion here. Thompson's getting burned out from the Sun Ray with the Supernova. They need a little bit more damage. Sox is a bit shy on the Blink Dagger. Won't be able to catch Miracle. And now they come back in as Mind Control sees his opportunity to grab Sep here with the Yule Scepter. Burrow Strike is going to follow up soon. Okay, nice pullback there of the Glimpse, catching Soxa. And with this Earthshaker down, a lot of possibilities are out there for Nigma.
Shackle and catching Miracle out there, it's not enough damage. They need mid one to actually win these fights. And they need everybody.
He was supposed to be the great high ground defender. That's where his game would be a little bit easier, and maybe he'd finally find that initiation. But with him dying for over 30 seconds, Nigma see that opportunity just to be able to take the tier 2 and a full lane of barracks at bottom. Or it could be their way back into the game after what's been a pretty rough last few minutes. Thompson here. Okay, start off with that Yule Scepter. Now he no longer has it to protect himself. OG, they call GH's bluff. 2 pickoffs, one of which already buying back as they've caught Soxa. Mind Control, trying to keep him locked down with the help of Weehaw here. Slowed him down to a crawl. They're going to make sure this team fighter is out of the game. He does have a buyback as well. Right next to GH. Yule Scepter into the Meteor Hammer. Immediately a BKB goes out from Thompson. He knows it's all important. What a shackle shot into the Storm Hammer. They're right on top of with the Orchid as well. The RP, they need a little bit more. They've got him. Miracle goes down. A Supernova explodes though, and so much damage turned back into OG. Thompson, oh, that Storm Hammer, it whopped its way in. It does manage to bring down Weehaw and finish off GH as well. Now Miracle's just going to be kited as they look to be able to get that last control hero. That's a dieback. Oh my goodness, Nigma. They had OG on the ropes, and all of a sudden it's up to Miracle to try and hold out this game. He still has a Sunder. Can they chain summon here a little bit more? But the Storm Hammer makes sure there's going to be no Sunder here. A double dieback there, and they've got nobody left. OG, they could just go straight for the throne.
Man, they choose to sack a Rax and then immediately run down mid, kill the entirety of Nigma, and now they're going to throne. Surely
they do it
throne
right on Nigma's side of the map. That is all about the OG, where they go for the knockout punch. They always look for these team fights, and they are not gonna go for throne here. The tier 2s are up on either side, so they can only go for throne from here.
Yeah, this is
and
it.
I think this is totally free.
I don't know. There's nothing you can do. You have 13 seconds. Wee is alive.
Yeah. But it's going to be a 4-man of OG.
I think these are the 2 worst heroes to be alive for defending this.
Yeah.
I don't think we and our men can even defend this if they're alive.
I think in some ways OG were thinking like, of course they're going to have buybacks here, and they're like, okay, let's force it. Let's force it. All of a sudden, look at that. We've got ourselves a victory here in game 1 as Weehaw futilely tries to hold on. But man, what a swing. Nigma. They look like they were just one fight from being able to take down OG, but little did we know it was actually one prolonged fight. That was all OG needed.